this, I'm gonna bring up Lita Tandon from Sesame Street Workshop. They have become a partner of ours this year for the first time. We're so excited about it. I've been working with them on our early childhood program. I think, Lita, you wanted to, I don't know where you're sitting, but say a few words. I know you have a great yellow dress on. Where are you? On the early childhood program here. Oh, there she is. Why are we seated everybody so far away who was going to talk? I was like,
Table 20 back there. Feeling good about ourselves. Thank you so much, Deborah. And what an amazing act to follow. But I'm Lita Tandon, and I lead Sesame Ventures, which is the strategic venture capital arm of Sesame Workshop. And so you guys probably know Sesame Street. I've had a lot of great conversations with you about it. But the Workshop is actually a much broader and deeper global nonprofit with a mission to make kids everywhere smarter, stronger, and kinder. And we're in over 150 countries, and we reach over 1 million children and caregivers, millions of children and caregivers. And I don't know how to make this joke without it being cheesy, but we say it's the longest street in the world, Sesame Street. Yeah, okay, thanks for the polite laugh. I appreciate that, thank you. And so at Sesame, we know that media is a very, very powerful tool that can help shape how children see the world and how they see themselves. And I've had so many conversations with friends, with coworkers, with other parents of toddlers, of how they've seen their children really see themselves and see their families on screen with Sesame. And in fact, I know looking around this room of amazing, diverse women, I actually have had many conversations with you today about how you've used Sesame or media more broadly to shape your own view of the world and the world that you want for all of our children. And while Elmo is a household name today, Sesame started as an experiment that was very, very bold at the time. So in the 1960s, our founders had this idea of using this emerging new technology tool, which was television, to teach children foundational skills like ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and really, really scaling that en masse to educate a huge generation of children that was underserved. And as we know, luckily the experiment worked. We say that we were sort of an ed tech company before it was trendy. And we've been continuing to experiment and innovate ever since. And so today, as we try to stay relevant in this rapidly changing and evolving world, we've really been working on how we reach children where they are and how we evolve to meet their needs. So for example, when the pandemic hit, we created a new range of content called Caring for Each Other, where we provided resources to families to help them navigate this ever-changing new normal. And we gave them pandemic-specific content, like a video of Elmo giving Fauci a vaccine or other things like that. And another example of our innovative spirit is Sesame Ventures, which Deborah alluded to. And we launched that in 2015. And our goal there was really seeing how strategic venture capital could be used to help us deliver on our mission, either directly or indirectly. And so over the last 7 years, we've invested in a few funds, GSV being one that we are incredibly, incredibly excited about. And all of them touch our mission or our business in some way, whether it's ed tech, whether it's media. And something that we are particularly excited about, again, thank you, Deborah, more than half of our funds are fully or primarily owned by women, which is something that we are just thrilled to be able to promote at Sesame. And so another important aspect of Ventures for us is the opportunity for two-way knowledge transfer. Through our fund partners and their relationships with portfolio companies, we get to hear more about what's actually happening on the ground, whether it's how to reach kids where they are, what the emerging trends or ideas are. And then we, in turn, hope to use our 50 years of media experience, educating children, to help our fund partners and our portfolio companies be successful. It's also been a major vehicle for us in pursuing our own organizational priorities and finding exciting new partnerships. So for example, a few years ago when we realized digital interactive was a place that we needed to be in to have impact at scale, our Ventures Network helped us find and shape a partnership with Homer, the early learning service, and we're very excited to keep exploring new avenues like that and new partnerships like that. So anyway, the same curiosity that drives so much of what we do, we know is behind what so much of all of you are doing and why we're sort of all here at this summit, to kind of take our entrepreneurial spirits and to get curious and to find new, unexpected, and impactful partnerships. So with that, we really hope you can come to Sesame's channel of early childhood panels, which are tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. They are in Harbor C, Level 2. We really believe that early childhood education is the tip of the spear in setting kids up on successful paths. And even if you're not directly, I love the cheering for early childhood, thanks. And even if you're not directly working in the space, we firmly believe that hopefully there are exciting partnerships to be had across the board, and we would love, love, love to see you there. Our panels cover topics from AI to social emotional learning, everything in between, and a lot of great experts. So would love to see all of you there. So in conclusion, as we move through the summit and sort of reflect as we all arrive home in a few days, we should encourage you to keep that childlike spirit, to sort of remember what kept you curious and excited as a kid, and carry it with you as we all work together to shape something for our children. Thank you so much.